What do you think when you hear the word Kardashian? Right? Let me know in the comments the first thing that sort of pops in your mind when you hear that. So my name is Cece Cheney, and today I'm chatting about what our thoughts around the Kardashians might say about our mindset when it comes to business, success, wealth, and so many other things. So I am not gonna lie, I have a little bit of a guilty pleasure around celebrity gossip and news. I actually used to have it really bad, but now that I'm in business I don't have as much time for it. But every now and then I like to take a sneak peek and see what in the world is going on in celebrity gossip, right? So I did just that. I popped on some of my favorite online websites to see what was going on, and I was reading some really interesting articles about Rob Kardashian, right? And so I was like, okay, let me check and see what this is all about. Now, the Kardashians are probably a super polarizing family. You got people who absolutely love them and people who hate them in a way that I didn't know that people hated people. Hey, Jason, thanks for popping on. So I'm reading this article, and they're talking about drama between him and his former fiance, who he had a child with. And it was really not really that exciting of an article, but I went ahead and I went down to the comments, right? And comments are probably some of the scariest places to go online. Does anybody relate to that? When you start to see the kind of crazy things people say in comments, it kind of makes you go, ooh, should I have looked there? But something told me, let's go and see what's happening in the comments of this particular article. So I don't know if you guys know this. Rob Kardashian has a sock line, and that is his particular business venture. That's his thing. His family has some other ventures, but that's his main business venture. And I have some of the comments that people wrote about this whole situation I want to share with you guys. So, why is he selling socks? Why can't he get a real job? Thought that one was interesting. Poor spoiled rich kid, right? And there were variations of that all over the place. You spoiled little rich kid. You've had money your whole life, right? So lots of comments like that. Why can't he get a job like the rest of us? Right? That was a really popular comment. Why can't he just do like everybody else and work a 9 to 5? Right? What makes him so special that he can go out there and have his own business? Right? And then what I thought was really interesting, I don't follow Rob Kardashian personally, but there are people who could tell you what degree he got and from what college, right? Does anybody else know what degree he has or what college he's in? Like, that is way beyond my scope of knowledge. But these people were in the comments, you have a business degree and you got it from whatever school, I don't remember what it was. How dare you waste your time with this sock line instead of actually going and working a real job like the rest of us, right? So I'm watching these comments and I'm going, wait, what does this say about us as human beings when our thoughts are, hey, you're a spoiled little rich kid? What does that say about our own personal feelings about wealth, right? Is there something wrong with it? There's something wrong with somebody having money their whole lives, right? Is there an issue with that? I don't necessarily think so, but maybe you do, right? Is there something wrong with working a business that's not a traditional job, right? Many of us, I saw so much of this conversation, which was, right, what's wrong with being an entrepreneur, Robert says, right? I totally agree. But this was a comment that I saw so many times. People kept saying, well, why can't he go and get a real job? Well, owning your own business to me is an incredible thing, right? But it has so much to do with our mindsets. Do we believe that entrepreneurship is a legitimate way to make money? Or do we believe that you can really make an income to sustain yourself or your family if you are trying entrepreneurship, right? Jason says, so he's wrong for getting a business degree and starting a business. Right, that was exactly my thought as I'm reading this, but you'd be surprised to see how many people had such strong opinions about him not using his degree to work for someone else, right? So is that something when you hear it that makes you go, that might be something that I need to work on, right? So anyways, as I'm reading these comments, it had me thinking really about mindset. what sort of baggage are we carrying around when it comes to wealth and success and entrepreneurship and business and family, right? So as you are, having these reactions, right, to people or situations and circumstances, really taking the time to figure out what's underneath that, right? So many of us do personal development. If you are someone who's into that, right, there are lots of great books that can help you with your own limiting beliefs around these topics. But who knew that a gossip rag article about the Kardashians could also help you detect some issues that you might be having around these topics? So that's really what I wanted to chat with you guys about today. What sort of feelings do you have around these topics? Entrepreneurship, success, wealth, right? What does that mean for you? Do you believe that you could really have those things? So that's all I have for you. I hope you guys got some value from that. If you did, let me know down in the comments, and I will chat with you soon. If you are someone who is looking for a business opportunity, you're not exactly sure what you can be doing out there, feel free to send me a message and we can chat a little bit about what I've got going on. Otherwise, you guys have a great day. Ciao.